Good morning, the COT data video for the week beginning the 14th of April 2025. These weeks are going by very fast, okay, and there's lots of things that are going on in the world, hence we've got a 90-day ceasefire, like negotiation period between Trump and the rest of the world, apart from China, okay. So because of that happened after Tuesday. This data is from Tuesday night, so this doesn't take into account that news. All right, so we'll probably see things significantly change because of that good news. Okay, so the euro is probably going to tick higher, the dollar is probably going to continue to fall. So while this is very, very powerful, it is delayed from Tuesday. So there's the divergence between the longs and the shorts. If we come to the new tab, the new volume sheet, we see a divergence between the retail volumes. They'd gone really short, and while the banks had gone long, right? So that's a great case of getting the retail sentiment data to run alongside the COT data, and it's just typical, isn't it? The crowd go one way, they're going to get reversed, right? And the big fish are probably going to want to buy it anyway. So if the crowd sell it, even better, because it will just mean that it will just take their stops. And it'd be like a liquidity hunt, basically. So there's the EU setup. Right, so let's look at the yen. And this is the first time I've seen this. Oh, and also just to say is that the dollar ticked lower from 7,000-ish, yep, and 51 to 59. So quite an increase, small decrease there. Let's look at the yen. The yen's been very strong, 121. 147, so that's the strongest it's been since we've been looking at the COT data, and we've been looking at it for a few years now. So what might happen, because we've got this like grace period, we've got this 90-day negotiation window, it might mean that the allure of the yen as a safe haven, it might diminish, and so therefore we might see less yen strength because it's not going to be so much need for a safe haven in the yen. So this may be a top, and it may come down. Just be careful, okay? You're off, Aussie on. Aussie ticked higher, still a bit choppy. We went from 75,000 to 63, so minus. So it's looking like it may want to come up to zero, but do know it got sold off quite hard. No, both times it tried to go above the zero. Now with this news about the 90-day period, this grace period, this negotiation window, is that Trump and China are still battling, and so because of that, the Australian dollar might suffer because it's linked to the Chinese economy. So while the other currencies might be okay, the Australian dollar might still get a little bit battered, might get a little bit hammered still because the trade war is still ongoing. So we may see this continue its chop, and it may struggle to go above zero until we get some clarity on the trade war. Aussie off, pound on. Pound's fallen, which is interesting, 44 to 17. So it's quite a decrease. We are still above zero, and we've sort of held these lows, so we might hold those lows. If we break this triple bottom, could be a bit bearish. Okay, so I might hold. You can see there, it should be okay, but we'll have to wait and see. CAD on. CAD's going okay now. It might be, this is going to be trade war related, possibly, and it's looking like okay. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so we're slowly going towards the zero level, and we have definitely held that low as well. So CAD might be okay, and don't forget the dollar CAD. When that sells off and the CAD rises, we'll get the UC sell set up, the dollar CAD sell. Okay, but we're miles away from crossing over if we look at the COT data, but we're close to crossing over if we look at the retail sentiment. Okay, but more information on Discord about that setup. Okay, so remember to check your Discord. That's that. So we're going to have a setup here, I think. Okay, CAD off, gold on. Gold has fallen quite quite heavy, 200,000, 257 from 315. Still strong though. Don't forget, we are still strong, but we are sort of selling off a little bit, and this could be profit taking. And there's that top. There's that top that we sort of highlighted, that head and shoulders. But if you look at the price on the spot on XAU USD, it might not look too bad, but the non-coms are looking just to shed some of their exposure to gold, as we can see. And this could be China related as well. They could be selling gold to offset their currency. You've got macro fundamental stuff going on. So just interesting here. If we see continuation, be a little bit careful. But we've been above zero for ages and ages. And we could probably argue we've stopped this uptrend as well, because we started making lower lows. See, we made a lower low there and a lower high. So that's gold. And New Zealand dollar. Just kind of just chopped, and I won't be able to show you the numbers because of the dates are in the way, but we can see we just kind of just ticked slightly higher from the week prior, but I think we're going to go back in this chart up again, and it's going to just bounce around and stuff. So I can't really tell you much about that. It's a bit sideways. And Swiss franc. And that's it. So just sideways. Don't forget, I made a video on this new volume data, and it automatically updates every single day, which is really amazing. Do note the increase on the short volume on the Euro USD. Huge increase there. It's almost tripled in a day. No, that's fine. Yeah, because that's 18,000. Where were we yesterday? Oh, yesterday reduced. That's interesting. That's probably from stop losses. Okay, so that's how you can use it. And if you want interested, there's we spliced the data here, so we can see the change. So we did see a decrease on the volumes and a decrease in the short volume. Those guys got absolutely rinsed, and they got stopped out. So it was a big harvest for the big fish. They ate quite well yesterday on that short volume, and look at the percentage changes. So they were short and they got absolutely crushed, and the guys who reversed, the retail traders, made a massive amount of money on that squeeze. So remember to trade safely. I'm here if you need me. If you need access to the sheet, just let me know, and this will be locked down because the public can view it. So I'm just going to lock it down, in a week or so. But if you want to get access to this sheet and the main sheet, then you're more than welcome. And I'll happily get you on board and see how you go. And also you can leave at any time as well. There's no like contract or anything like that. So that's it. So have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Morning, guys. So I'm not sure if you are aware, but we have a ability for you to join for free at QuasiDB, and you can unlock Discord in its entirety and all those channels and the bank forecasts and our community, trade setups, the robots, and you can also have me as well for support if you need. And also the spreadsheet as well. And the spreadsheet is enormous and it's really, really powerful. And it's even got a thing where it's got predictive sentiment in the spreadsheet now. So it can predict the future, pending that the crowd hold, of course. They may not hold. If they flip-flop, it's not ideal. But if they hold, then we can predict what they're going to do, which is really cool because we have a thing called the future bubbles. So if you were interested in unlocking all of that stuff, you create an account on IC Markets. And what you'll need to do is just simply click the link. It's campaign for 55485, and you'll come here, and it'll store a little cookie on your computer to say that you've used that URL, and then you just simply say, you fill in the information, and you say, I'd like to join. Hi, I would like to join campaign. If I can spell it, 55485, and can you merge my live account with this campaign ID? if I can spell it. And then that's it. Then you'll fill in the information. Obviously, it did ask for the name, but that's obvious. You will fill that in, and then you'll speak to the AI bot, and then you'll type that in, and then that will get the ball rolling. And so let me know once you've done this, once you've funded your account, and then I'll send you the sheet and give you Discord unlock. But I will need to see activity on that account. You can't just have live funds in there and not use it. Okay, so just a quick plug there for IC Markets, and it is without a doubt the best broker I've ever used, and you can see that is absolutely insane as well. 200,000 happy active clients, and the support is fantastic. I've never had any issues whatsoever with their support. The sign up is easy, and the withdrawals are easy as well, because it has PayPal and various schemes as well, credit card, debit card, Skrill, Apple Pay, and that's it. So it's an option, and all you're going to just simply do is just tell them that you want to join the campaign ID 55485, and whether or not you can merge my live account or your live account with this campaign ID, and then they'll say, yep, I'll put you through to a human, and then you may have to repeat that, and then they'll say, oh, can you email this address, and then you'll email that address, and then they'll have a record of your account officially wanting to merge with this campaign 55485. Okay, just a quick one there if you were interested in unlocking all the stuff that we provide for free. Okay.